Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the South Alabama Jaguars taking on the Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Jaguars will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Warhawks offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Jaguars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LA-Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Complete to start this drive. At the 35, he's open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Warhawks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Tosses it incomplete. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action. Got a man. It's Nixon. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Warhawks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got him in the flat. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quick completion to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Takes the handoff. It's Bullock. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Got it in the middle, it's Jenkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Wants to throw again. On target over the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The running back has it. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! Complete to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LA-Monroe!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. The quick out. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the right. It's complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up. He wants to throw it again. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Breaks into the open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the grab on the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his man. It's Godfrey. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Nixon. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
And the Warhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Hard running there. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man to the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Leaves it with the running back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. They go to the draw. Got room to work. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab right on the sideline, but he's out of bounds, and they're going to lose yardage. And the Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Punts it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. To the air, it's Davenport. Looking left. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, South Alabama! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back, fighting off the defender. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Godfrey. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Number 47, on to punt it away.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. He's got his man across the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LA-Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Warhawks want to move quickly. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Red pass, it's complete. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up. Today's final score, South Alabama 24, ULM 10.